So this bus is going to be my new home. It's gonna be my new home a lot sooner than you think as well, because I actually have to move into it today and hit the road tomorrow. It's kind of hard to explain why I'm moving into this school bus. Pretty much, if you remember from when I was moving out of that bus right there, this bus for 3.5 years. I've had like over 20 roommates. I've driven almost 100,000 miles. I'm ready to move on to the next thing, and I'm moving out of this bus. I said that this bus was kind of like a kind of spontaneous buy. I was never actually intending on buying this bus until about April or May. This kind of was just the perfect bus of what I was looking for, and it came up in December, so I just bought it. But I wasn't actually ready to start converting it. So I already had some projects lined up. I'm supposed to be in Colorado this week.
Hey Mike.
Yeah?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Because I'm building an RV for someone, and then I'm supposed to be heading to Arizona to put a wood floor in a good friend's camper, and then I was gonna start the bus build. I already had these plans scheduled, and people are already expecting me to get these jobs done, so I'm gonna move into this bus as is, and drive to Colorado, drive to Arizona, get the jobs done, and then get back, and then we're gonna do this entire build. I'm not too sure what the layout's gonna be. I'm pretty much just grabbing furniture off of Facebook Marketplace. What I have in my parents' basement that they don't want anymore, and whatever plywood or things I can build as quick as possible. I also have my friend Pascal, who's gonna help me. If you guys don't know Pascal, he used to travel in that Jeep for the winter. He recently just bought this awesome camper, and he stopped by to say hi on his way south, and he's gonna be helping me move into this thing. I think this is kind of exciting actually, because the truth is that now I can kind of rough it, do it really cheap, and take you all through that process of kind of what would it take to kind of take a school bus and make a summer camper in a way, you know, like just something to go on a road trip and make it happen without going into it, you know, like we're going to. We're definitely gonna get into this thing when I start building it, but what would it take to kind of maybe put, you know, $1,000 into a bus, and what would it look like, and could you live in it? And then when we get back in April, that's when this thing is getting completely gutted, spray foamed, insulated, built out, bells and whistles. That's gonna be exciting. It's time to move into this guy, so we gotta get moving on that. So we're gonna be taking this blank space here and turning this into something today. Oh man, here we go. This is where I grew up, everyone. In here. This is my brother's bed and my bed from when we grew up, and my childhood dressers right there that my parents never got rid of. So I think here's the plan. I'm gonna take that bed, I'm gonna take that dresser, that rocking chair, and then maybe like grab some plywood and stuff and build a desk or like a kitchen counter, bolt it all to the ground, and then see what it looks like. So yeah, let's see. Okay, we got the first little chair in there. This rocking chair was actually my grandmother's, and when she passed away, I got it, but I had nowhere to put it because I live in a school bus. But hey, now I can put it in my new school bus. I don't think it's gonna make the build in April, but I mean, it's cool to have for now, so I'm gonna bring it with me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bolt it down though, but got the chair. Thanks, Grandma.
Okay.
So, rocking chair right there. All right. I think I'm gonna put the dresser behind that seat.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna build a kitchen kind of sink table thing here. And I'll do it out of like scrap wood, just whatever I could find. I'm gonna screw down my Coleman camping stove and then cut a circle in it for a 5-gallon bucket to slide in. And then I'm gonna build an upper shelf right here, I think, and then put my water jug on that, so then it's like gravity fed into the 5-gallon bucket, and then that will give me like a basic water system. And then the bed will just go like along the back, and then I don't know what to do here, but I'm gonna probably use this guy as my heater. And I think that's gonna do it. And then last night, me and Pascal made these Reflectix shields. We doubled up the Reflectix for each window, so we're gonna Velcro those on so that I have insulation on each window, and I don't know, we'll see how it works. I kind of like it. It's coming together, and what do you think?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, I guess we should just start getting stuff, bring it in here, and like any, you know, move-in situation, we'll just get it in here and we can just move it around. I like that chair though, right?
I would try it.
See?
I have proof. I like that.
I like that. All right, let's go get the dresser once you're done with your muffin. Ooh, congratulations! Congratulations, we bought a bus! Think we can go up the door?
I closed it.
Ah! Ready?
Yes.
I like that. That'll work.
One like
Are
that.
you a mover one day? Let's go without him.
Can't do it.
Okay, Pascal had a good idea. Maybe put that there. And then maybe put the bed here. I mean, no one says your bed has to be in the back. Make like a little living room back here or something. Maybe. I like the rocking chair. Rocking chair can go right there. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
It's like a little living room. And it's got a rug.
And the little table here for
Oh yeah, we can put the little table.
Let me bring the table.
Ooh, oh. Yay! Perfect. Look at this. Got the couch, rocking chair, table. We're gonna put the dresser there, and then the bed maybe can fit there. Or we just don't need a bed. I'll just sleep on this thing like this. Oh man, I kind of like this. Maybe we should just not convert the bus at all. Maybe we should just do this. I mean, this literally. Let's see. We spent $2,500 on the bus. We spent like $500 in mechanical parts and upgrades. All this furniture is from my childhood that my parents own that they're letting me borrow. Thanks, parents. And even if I had to buy it, I mean, it'd be like $20 on Facebook Marketplace or something, you know, so it'd be like maybe $100 in furniture. I mean, this would be like a $3,000 conversion. I wouldn't have any electric though. I have no electricity on this bus in terms of like 120 for my computers and stuff. Let's just not convert the bus at all. Let's just do this. I'm just kidding. We're totally gonna convert this thing. Just because we can, we're gonna try to take the couch and put it in the front and just see what it looks like, because why not? Whoa! Hey, Pascal! Woo!
Yeah.
It totally fits. I don't know, I kind of like that spot too. Which one's better? All right, what do we think about this? It's less of a living room, you know, like people, you can't like sit around the living room, you know? All right, we're not sold on this layout, but we're gonna go get the bed, put it in there, and then take a look and see what we're feeling, because Pascal here has got some good ideas. Okay, it's time to measure up this bed and see if it's gonna work. It looks like we're at 82. Bad tape measure. Ooh, only 8 inches off the ground. 72, 82, and 8 inches is our mark. So he said 72. Whoa!
Oh.
It would fit with the heater. Okay, we're going bed no frame, and we're gonna see if it works. Look at that fit. Look at that, you can't even get any closer. It's like a glove. All right, this is coming together. Now I can put like a little nightstand right there. I could sleep on this. I mean, it was my bed growing up. I don't exactly know what we're doing, just making it up as we go, but it doesn't look bad. My dad is actually at the store right now. He's buying like L brackets and bolts and stuff, so I can lock all this furniture down into the actual metal, so that's not gonna go flying. And then, yeah, I mean, test it out. I think we're on the right track here. And if anyone's wondering, this is my original bus, if you haven't seen it, but this is what I used to live in, and now I'm moving into that. So, I mean, this is like, it's so much fun. I feel like I'm just like starting all over again in such a cool way. Well, we got it pretty much like moved in. I got my bed, chair, the desk, the couch, the little Mr. Buddy fireplace going on right there, Grandma's rocking chair. So I think we're doing pretty good. The plan now is, what I'm gonna start working on is trying to build like a kitchen countertop kind of thing right here. Super low budget, reusing wood and stuff. So that's what we're gonna work on tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow morning we'll finish it, because we gotta leave for Colorado in like 28 hours or something. So we're gonna do 4-foot countertop, and that's going to have this camper stove. It's gonna be screwed down permanently. This just runs off of a propane 1-pound bottle. And then I'm gonna cut a circular hole for a 5-gallon, like, you know, utility bucket, and just drop that in so that it's kind of like my sink, but it's also gonna be my catch basin for my gray water. And then I'm gonna build a shelf right here that this water jug will sit on, so that I'll run a hose off of this, so that's kind of like my faucet, but it'll be gravity fed, so there's no power needed. But then I'll have my cooktop, and my sink and my little faucet, and this is my off and on. And I think that's gonna be a pretty good kitchen setup. And then I'll just throw like a cooler with some ice underneath for food, and I think that'll work. I think we're gonna try to build this tonight. What do you think, Pascal?
I think it's a good idea.
There we go. Let's go see what wood we have, because I also want to build this thing out of as much reclaimed wood as possible. All right, so here's all the wood. So we're gonna try to use this wood and make a kitchen. Be good for that. This will be the water. All right, maybe that'll be our countertop. I think we got some wood here, so I think we're gonna take this one, cut it in half, double it up, countertop, supports, and then that's gonna hold our water, our top shelf. And there's our countertop, Pascal. Look at that. I like it. I like it. All right, day 2, final day. Have to get this thing completely put together and ready to go. We made ourselves a little list here. We've got, we have to raise the bed so I can put bins underneath, secure everything down, cut a hole for the sink, battery connect because we're gonna do a little bit of a 12-volt system, windows for the Velcro, clean the garbage because we don't want to leave things around my parents' house when I leave. We need to install the safety stuff, carbon monoxide, smoke detector, fire extinguisher, and then I need to remove a few more stickers on the outside of the bus so that we are completely legal, and then we're heading out. I got about 5 hours to get this thing done and then move on out. So let's get moving on this. I think first thing we're gonna do is get that bed raised off the ground. That's okay. So I'm thinking is do 38, and we'll run like a cleat, and we'll just screw it into this because we're gonna be ripping this out anyway in the future, and then we'll just run like boards on top of it this direction as our like supports, and then boom, box spring right on top. So we have to figure out how high we need to go to get that tote to slide underneath. So we need to like get the height of the tote, height of the box spring, height of the mattress, and that will tell us where our cleat goes. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's great.
That's like the quickest like 5-minute bed build ever. It's all reused 2x4s.
From that one?
From my original bus, actually. And then I used a box spring that my dad had instead of buying plywood. And then I just threw a mattress on top. So it's a little bit higher than you'd want, but you can't beat free. Time to put the bucket in.
The sink.
You're right, it is my sink.
and you know the best part?
What?
The bucket is
Free!
free!
Reused bucket! Yay! Alright, so there's the hole. So we're gonna jigsaw that out, and then it's gonna catch this lip so that the bucket will like sit inside, and then it's removable for the gray water. Bucket in!
Michael.
Yay! Does it come out easy? Alright, perfect. Perfect! Water. This is the idea. So, got a little drip for our sink. I think what I might also do is attach a hose here, so then I kind of have like a little bit of a directional, and then I can get it. But, gray water, then I just take this guy out, dump it out, and got myself a little DIY sink. I think it's gonna work great. Okay, so I got the bed made. I've got a bit of my stuff moved in, but it's done. I mean, 24 hours, and we pretty much turned this thing into a working bus. Now, There isn't really an electrical system per se, just off the engine and the 12-volt plugs there, but we do have water. I do have a little bit of a gray water system thing. I have a heater, a bed. I'm gonna put Reflectix on all the windows so that we can have some insulation on the windows, and you know what? I think it's gonna work. I have to survive the next 2 months to get these projects done and then get back to this bus as being the main project, but you know what? I mean, this is gonna be a real fun of a ride, and I'm excited to get started on these new projects and kind of just, I don't know, just live in this bus and just start really thinking through the floor plan and thinking through what's here, because I can tell you right now that this is not at all close to what the final floor plan is gonna be, but you know what? It's gonna be fun. So let's pack in the rest of the stuff and hit the road tomorrow. And this is the first time we're taking this thing up through the Rockies, you know? Like anything could happen. Tire could blow, belt could go, piston could blow, I don't know, windshield could crack.
Way to be optimistic there, Mike.
I don't know, a power steering pump could go, that might have happened once.